Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be making a video on my Scat Pack, this thing right here, and show you what I've done to it and what I think of it. I've had it for a little bit now and I think it's an awesome car, but I want to be giving you my whole thoughts, go through the car, walk you over with it, and show you what it is. Alright, so I've had my Scat Pack for a little over a year now, so I'm just going to show you the ins and outs of it, what it's got to offer, and everything that I think is great about it, and the preferences that I would have if I were to build one again. Couple key things to point out is that the 2019 Scat Pack is going to come with a satin black hood as an option. There's no more SRT, so basically anything the SRT had, you can get the adaptive suspension, the 6-piston brakes, which you could get with the Dynamics package before, but this is all optional equipment on the Scat Pack for 2019. I just wanted to point that out in case you were thinking of ordering one or buying one. My Scat Pack, I'm going to show you a quick video on it, the ins and outs of it, and get you a little bit familiar with it. Alright, so here is the inside of my Scat Pack. So one thing you'll notice is it's got a round wheel. So if you get the SRT, of course that's going to come with the square wheel. This one does not have adaptive cruise control. You can get adaptive cruise control on them, and it has Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth voice recognition, which is pretty awesome. So you can control anything in the car just from hitting this button right here. Over here on the radio, this is Apple CarPlay. I got it pulled up right here. So you have your music right here, you have your messages here, and your maps here. So you can use it just like a phone screen, and you can use just about anything and everything on it. Of course, I can't play Pokemon Go if I want to play Pokemon Go on here, but even if you don't have nav like I have, you can still use the radio with the Apple CarPlay. So I can go to my home screen right here, and there's my phone layout. I can scroll through if I've got any apps like XM Radio that I want to use. They're going to pull up for me right there. So the inside is going to be, on this one, mine is more of a base on the inside as far as which dash and everything I have. So here you see that I have just your typical dashboard, and if you upgrade to the Daytona, you'll get the honeycomb look to it. One of the cool things about this car is how customizable it is. You can look up YouTube videos all day and you can see like the inside, people are doing crazy stuff to them, the outside, people are doing crazy stuff to them. I've done a couple things myself. So the big thing on the Scat Packs people say is, oh, they weigh too much. Well, why would you change something if you love it? Of course, I would like it to weigh less to handle better, but if the car looks good, then why not buy it? So I've done a couple things to my car also. I have put H&R springs on it, which lowered it a little bit, and I put the front and rear strut tower braces on it so that it would handle a little bit better to make up for the heavy weight. And this is what the car looks like on the outside with the H&R springs on it. Boom. So the wheel gap is pretty good in the front. And if I go to the back, pretty good in the back too. Sits pretty good. So I put Nitto tires on mine in the back because one of the big things with the Scat Packs is they've got so much horsepower, they have a hard time hooking up. Because the tires in the back standard are 245s, unless you get the Dynamics package, which is what I always say, get the Dynamics package. You get 6-piston brakes and you get 275 tires. So for what you pay for it, you get different wheels too. You get the Hellcat style wheels, the black ones. The 6-piston brakes in themselves are pretty awesome, and just the fact that you, from the factory, have the wider tires and you can run a wider tire without messing anything up is pretty awesome. So anyways, the main reasons I like my Scat Pack so much is that it's big, it's spacious, it's pretty easy to maintain, it's not super expensive like a sports foreign car or anything, and also on top of that, you get a ton of power out of it for a great price. So fuel economy is not that bad. Yeah, it sucks putting 93 octane in it, but other than that, you know, the car is awesome. I wouldn't change it for anything. I just like having the space. I like having the 4 doors. I know a lot of people complain, oh, I don't like 4 doors, but why not have 4 doors instead of 2? It's less convenient, you have less space, and I would just rather be able to put anything I want in the back seat because it's pretty nice having it back there. So looking at the inside of the car, let's go ahead and check that out. I got automatic headlights over here, of course. Like I said, I got Bluetooth and everything. I have navigation. My seats are cloth. They have the Scat Pack logo on them, so that is what they look like right there. I have the cloth seats. Driver's side is power, and the passenger side is also power. So anyways, the car is, like I said, very convenient. Comes with a backup camera, comes with an 8.4-inch screen, everything you want. you can always upgrade to the leather. With the leather, you get ventilated seats, you get heated seats. They all come with remote start, which is awesome, because even if you have the cloth seats, as long as you have the remote start, the air conditioning will work, the heat will work. So let's go ahead and check the performance pages out. I know that's a big thing that people like with the Scat Packs. They all come with performance pages. Let's go ahead and check mine out, and I'm gonna show you what the Scat Pack's made of. So let's take a look at that. Boom. Looking up here, I know I've made a video on this before. So my peak G-forces for a car that's over 4,000 pounds is pretty ridiculous. So 1 G turn is pretty good. The springs made a difference, the tires made a difference, the strut tower braces made a difference. So it's a fun setup to run, and it's not super expensive. So in here you have your current G-forces, your peak G-forces, your lap timer. You can time your 0 to 60, time your quarter mile. You can do all that in the performance pages. I'll show that in a second. And also you can check your lap history if you're at a racetrack, and you can check your top speed, which we're not going to mention. So here is my 0 to 60 timer. My best is 5 seconds. I can definitely beat that. I just don't want to destroy my tires too bad. Everybody that I read on forums is getting low 4s. So 0 to 100, and then you also have 1/8 mile times and quarter mile times, which I haven't tried either of, obviously. Your braking distance is right here. It shows it from however many miles per hour and however many feet. If I hit the Super Track Pack button right here, it's going to pull me up with this page. It's going to have your current mode, your engine and transmission, your paddle shifters, and your traction control. So if I go into my sport mode setup, this is going to pull up all my options. It's going to make my engine and transmission shift firmer, and my response time for my throttle way more aggressive. It's going to turn my paddle shifters on. My traction control is in normal. You can put it in sport mode, which what that will do is it will make your traction control hold the car back less, and it'll help you have a little bit better response with your throttle. If you go over to your steering, you're going to have your sport mode on instead of your normal mode, and that's going to tighten your steering up and make it more responsive. Comfort mode, on the other hand, is going to do the exact opposite, where you're going to have more play in your steering wheel. It's also got launch control. Launch control, you can go ahead and set your RPMs that you want to take off at, and boom, you let the car go, put your foot on the brake, put your foot on the throttle and let off, and bam, it just takes off and goes as quick as it can, with limiting as much wheel slippage as possible. Now the performance page is in the top left. If I go to that, it's going to pull up and give me a whole list of information in here. So here's the primary screen. I've also got my timers in here. So there's my 0 to 60, my 0 to 100, my 1/8 mile time, my braking distance, and then you also have all these gauges which show your oil temp, coolant temp, oil pressure, and a lot more stuff. Your battery voltage, trans temp, so some cool stuff. Then it also has this page which will adjust your steering angle, and it'll adjust your G-forces over here to the right, and it shows you what you're pulling front, left, back, and right. So my peak G-forces is right there. My engine is right here, and that's instant. So if I touch the gas, it's going to adjust my torque, it's going to adjust my horsepower, and it's going to adjust my oil pressure. So big thing if you get a Scat Pack, my recommendation, get the Dynamics package. Get the 6-piston brake. Get a softer tire if you can. The Nitto's made a huge difference on my car, and any softer tire than what's factory is going to make a really big difference. Not only is the performance of the car good, but so are the looks. So why not get the car? So anyways, if you're about muscle cars, this is a good car. It's a great daily driver. It's pretty affordable for most people. And another cool thing is that it has little blind spots on it, which everybody loves. Nobody likes blind spots. So this car has minimal blind spots. Hey, and just because everybody I know wants to hear the car before I end this video, I'm gonna go ahead and do this for you guys. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, active exhaust is pretty sweet in these cars. So I want to do a video on anything that I can for you guys, and I got a couple suggestions too. So I do want to make some videos on everything that I've got here. I appreciate you guys watching. I do subscribe if you want to see some more stuff. I want to go as far as I can with this and help you guys out and get you any content that you want. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know, and I am going to make it happen for you guys. Whatever you guys want to see, just let me know. I think my next one coming up, I will show you a teaser for it in a second, and go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like it, and if you hate it, give me the thumbs down. Give me as many as you can. Whoa, what do we have here? Check this thing out. Look at this. Okay, I can do with this. Oh, look at that. 2.0 liter. Sweet. Finally got this thing in. Oh man, check it out quick, because it's burning my hand to hold this hood open.